What a cute boy. You cute little Brody. We need more pots. Potions in the game. So this is definitely a 2H build that I could get used to. That's for sure. Oh boy. Why didn't I get a notification somebody mentioned me in this chat? Because you already know that you should be in here and I don't have to notify you. What's going on? Wreckin' Revy. Coming in strong. Guess while we're waiting we could queue up here. Just kind of reorganizing the graveyard here. I felt like the whole inner circle, like, merchant thing was a little much. I'm bringing the merchants into this little section here, and then I'm gonna add more to the graveyard to make it more spooky, I guess. Oh, recon, like reconnaissance. So that's how I used to say your name, but I always thought I was pronouncing it wrong. I was thinking it was more like Wreck-It Revy, like Wreck-It Ralph. So, Recon Revy. Recon Revy or Revy? Revy's right, I take it? Recon Revy. Revy. I don't know. Don't let me forget the audio here. Let me grab this 2H and go to town, basically. We'll get Thorax in here. Revy, gotcha. Is Smash better than dizzying? It's all your preference. So the way I'm rocking this build right now, it's we have Dagons in the front bar, so our focus is primarily AoE. D-Swing is going to be single target. D-Swing has benefits to it in its own. One, proccing the off balance, but the way that our Smash is going, it's an AoE bleed damage blast. It's going to deflect the next direct damage made against us, and then we're going to also apply minor breach. I did reconnaissance in the army, and oh, that's pretty sweet. Revy's short version of my last name. I like that, man. Thank you for your service. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. So when we proc this up here, as you can see, our Smash does almost 10k in an AoE cone, and then we're going to deflect the next direct damage, give ourselves minor breach, and then let's buff this up again. Our spammable, especially in execute range, is going to be doing damn near 20,000, and that's also AoE, being buffed by Dagons. Not even including our Saint Seducer Mythic, so... The build itself is, sometimes it's a bit squishy, especially when you're outnumbered, but we'll see how we do a deathmatch starting off. First game usually always a bit rough, but once we get warmed up, we're pretty good. can't stand in there. And then we're rocking Mars Balm on the back bar here, so our hexproof is a guaranteed heal every single time. Yeah, we had a bunch of them on the rear, approaching us in the rear. Gotcha. Do you open world often or just BGs? I do a little bit of both. I typically don't open world unless I have a friend, which is why I'm a BG casual. I don't know what our team's doing here. Oof. Got a couple of Nightblades in there. Thanks for your support. Be surprised how many veterans play this game. Oh, nice. You should do the same viewers every now and then. You should do with the same viewers every now and then. You mean like play? That was a sick combo. This build's nasty when it wants to be. In outnumbered situations, though, that's one thing it does lack, is the speed. But it's definitely... no slouch by any means. Yeah, open world in that case. Yeah. I don't typically open world with just randoms anymore, only because of bad experiences. Oh my god, this game went so quickly. Probably because it's just bombing. Yeah, the bombing that's what's gonna hurt you. Oh, get him, get him, get him! Oh, he was so weak. He had no health. They had a good healer. The Muscle, Dumpster Kitty. You guys are all veterans? That's awesome. I had no idea. Glad to hear that. Wow, that guy's fast. I work with a lot of veterans. One of my good friends at work is a retired first sergeant of the Army. He tells me some of the craziest stories. Oh man, I couldn't get that guy. That was rough. We got wrecked. The Muscle was an Army Ranger. It's fitting for the name. Dumpster Kitty is a First Sergeant, National Guard, Infantry, still active, and a firefighter. That's awesome. See, it's always nice to learn cool things about players that you've just naturally played with. It seems like years now, and then find out cool stuff about them like that. Thank you for giving them a shout out. Thank you guys for your service. I've played a few matches with Dumpster Kitty. He's a cool guy. See, matches like this is where this build shines. These 4v4s, especially in areas like this, because the speed's really not needed. And of course I'm not using the correct pots either. I should be using tri-pots. These are just immovable pots. But yeah, just to give you guys a little rundown here. I've been having a lot of fun with testing this out, and I think it's finally tweaked enough to where I feel comfortable releasing it. We're using Dagon's front bar. Pretty much 700 weapon and spell damage across the board for AoE purposes. Backbar Mars Balm, we're using a Resto staff just to get those heavy major mending heals in. And then, of course, our Hexproof, you're always going to have a status effect on you, so the cleanse itself is just going to guarantee heal you. Battle Org, and then Saint Seducer. I'm just going to jump in there, see what I can do. Yeah, I need these tripods. That's alright, we'll go make some after this. That deflection is no joke. It's probably one of the most slept on scribe skills or signature scripts you can put on. Because that could literally, it's any direct damage, so it could be an ultimate in itself. You can just reflect it right back at somebody. And then our spammables and execute, so that really helps out the build. Then our burst heal also gives us back some stamina, so that helps out too. I thought about switching Hexproof to the other morph that gives you the resources back, because you could spam it, just heal yourself and give yourself magicka and stamina back. Very useful as well. I haven't tested it yet though, so we'll see. Yeah, but full Battle Orgs are weapon and spell damage to just under 7,000. And then penetration I think is like 24, 25,000. Here we go! Did you look at who's on your team? Oh shit, I didn't even see you, dude. What's going on, brother? Let's look at the drip. Let's look at the drip. You got a bucket on your head, man. I like that. Oh, what skin is that? Is that the, Actually, I can't tell. You got some glowing stuff. Or is that just from my staff? Maybe that's just for my staff. Yeah, that's just for my staff. What are you rocking? I didn't even see. A Nightblade. Nice. Yeah, reflecting an overload back at a sword, that's pretty nasty. I did miss playing a 2H. This is probably my most favorite 2H build that I made, not a copy and paste. Reflect that frag back at him, that was funny. It just reflected it back at him. It's so funny. GG's, guys. GG's. We'll see if Thorax is getting on at all. Back to the graveyard. Actually, let's go to IC. Get that done out of the way. I'm actually surprised there's one bar in IC at the moment. For a Monday night? It's wild.
Me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
Actually, I don't even remember if I if I opened. I must have. Recon, what's your favorite class to play on? I feel like I typically see you on a sword, but I could be wrong.
What a frightful mess. Well, I am. Oh yeah.
No, that's a lie. I feel like you're on a blade a lot when I played. Switch between Nightblade and Warden. Warden, that's the other one. The smash skill is just so fun to use. It's basically Wrecking Blow, but in an AoE. And then, of course, in CP, when you buff it with contingency here, 10k bleed damage. It's fucking nasty. No, I want to finish this. Come back and finish it. Chaos Ball. Honey, you still here? Do you want me to go get it? Alright. Look at that. Spank my ass, dumpster kitty.